The webinar will start shortly. Thank you. We will be starting the webinar shortly. Thank you. And good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. We'll be starting the webinar shortly. All right. Hey, good afternoon again. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Prashant Joshi, co-founder of Food Yogini and Gurukul Yoga. A warm welcome to this second webinar offered by Food Yogini. Add colors to your life, add colors to your food for a joyful life. Again, warm welcome. Just a couple of housekeeping notes before we get started. This webinar is being recorded, so if you have any objections to that, you may step away anytime. So let's get started. We'll take about 35 to 40 minutes of your time, so just plan accordingly. So with that, let's get started. So this is what we plan to cover in this webinar. Just a quick introduction, the presenter. Again, happy spring, happy, very colorful time here. So we, again, want to welcome the spring and welcome you in this webinar. Colors do matter, hope you agree. Again, we'll talk about that, why. And then we will distinguish between what are the non-real foods and the real foods that the Mother Nature offers. And how they can benefit us. We'll actually go through the whole spectrum of colors and show you various colorful foods found in nature and their benefits. We'll wrap it up at the end with some takeaways, summarizing the webinar and some special exciting offers that you can enjoy, as part of our Food Yogini initiative. If you may have any questions, and feel free to ask them in the chat. And we will address them at the end. And if you have any other questions that we cannot answer right now, we can definitely take that offline. So with that, let's just introduce the speaker here for this webinar. It's my better half, Manju Joshi, or the kids have given a title, Coach M, and we are here in Austin, Texas. So Manju is the co-founder of Food Yogini. It's a new initiative by Gurukul Yoga, and Gurukul was founded in year 2000. So it has been serving the community with holistic science of living for the past 15 plus years. She's of course, my better half, a mom of our two daughters, Veda and Ila. She loves to cook, and that's kind of at the root of some of these Food Yogi initiatives, where we are showing the benefits of various natural foods and delicious recipes as well. She loves to read, and we love to travel as a family. She's a passionate healer, and again, from her credentials perspective, she has a master's in Sanskrit and Yoga from University of Pune, and she's been doing this yoga and nutrition coaching for the past 25 plus years. And again, a very humble person, so she considers herself a rookie, whereas she's a master coach. A researcher. They've actually done some trial studies with diabetes, with depression, and many other ailments. She has been a program director for Gurukul Yoga's teachers training program. She's a published author of a novella called Goodbye from WTC, and a Reiki master who has trained many Reiki professionals as well. So with that introduction, let me hand the mic over to Coach M, Manju Joshi.
Thank you, Prashant, for this generous introduction here. And welcome to all of you. Happy Holi, the festival of colors celebrated by Indians now all over the world. Happy spring. I'm sure everybody is feeling happy already with the spring coming. So with that, we are very, very happy that you all are here joining us and ready to dive into our program here. So let's go to that slide. Colors do matter. And of course, they do matter because life is not black and white. We are all, we all love colors, various colors. And just look at the nature. Right now it's a spring season here in Austin, Northern America, as well as many parts of the world. So colors, they reflect in the nature. Right now, the green leaves are coming out. Some of them have already flowers, various colored flowers, and also, pollen. Of course, many people are allergic to it, but pollens are coming out too. So seasonal changes, they reflect in colors of the food as well. So, green leafy vegetables, lots of, beans, peas are coming out, avocados and artichokes. So all the good food is coming out right now. And then colors, vibrant colors is equal to vibrant flavor. So the more vibrant the color is, the more vibrant the flavor is. So that's how the nature works. Um, and we are going to use this word phytochemicals, which phyto means plant in Greek. So these phytochemicals, which some of them give color to the to the food, the natural food, or some of them give the flavor, like the flavor of garlic and onion, that kind of a thing. So just remember this phytochemical name, this word. We are going to use it. So basically, um, so these phytochemicals that we are going to talk later about food as well. So colorful food in the nature is equal to optimum health. And how is that possible? I mean, just this is a springtime. So what do nature has to offer us? What's the wisdom of nature right now, that all these green leafy vegetables and plants are coming out. Nature wants us to have them, so that we can get rid of the sluggishness of the winter. These green green leafy vegetables, they also are very useful for detoxifying. Any green food is very good for detoxifying. So nature wants to have it. Nature wants us to have it. Also, the pollens, especially the neem plant, which is very medicinal. So the pollen of the neem plant is also very medicinal. So nature again is really urging us to have it so that we can fight the allergies, the asthma, or any other spring fevers that come out, around this time. So just listening to the nature, just looking at nature, it gives us a lot of wisdom, and we cannot beat the abundance of it, that the nature has to offer. Let's go to the next one, spectrum of colors. Each and every color is beautiful by itself, but together it makes a rainbow. And again, nature is always advising us, giving us that wisdom that combine this food, so that you will have a joyful experience here. So what are the colors of the rainbow, the spectrum colors here? Red color, which is the first of the color of the rainbow, which is also the color of our root chakra. If you're familiar with the chakra, theory of the yoga. It's very good for our heart health. Then the next color is orange, which is color of the second chakra. Is good for cancer prevention. Yellow color gives us beauty. So yellow color food, of course, natural food gives us beauty. So it's good for the skin health. Green color is for detoxification, so which is what is in abundance right now. Then there are blue, indigo, purple. They go together. They are for longevity. And then white is for immune support. And then in between there are many shades of colors as well, but we are going to see mostly these colors. So you will say that okay, you're talking about the colors, so here is the food that has these colors, right? I mean, isn't it colorful food? Yes, it is a colorful food, but it's food like. It's not really a food. You know, sprinkling the sugary sprinkles on your donut is not really going to give you any benefit, nutritious benefits as well. So this is food like, and let's see what is the real food. Okay, look at this. So this is what nature has to offer. In every season, you know, lots of colors. And this is what the natural food looks like. So we are going to talk mostly about the plant-based food today, not the man-made plant food. Okay, so we are going to talk about the food that grows on the plant and not that we create in the plants or the factories. So let's move on. So again, the red color, and look at this vibrant red color food. You know, you can see the watermelons, the tomatoes, strawberries, and lots of others. So as you know, red color is good for your heart health. It is also a very grounding color, so you feel connected to the earth by eating this kind of food. And I have taken few examples. So let's see, cherries. Um, all these colorful food, you know, they are full of vitamins. And before I go into actual real food, let me talk about a little bit on vitamins that we find in the food. So everybody knows about you know, the vitamin A, B, C, etc. But do you know that you know, there are certain foods, they actually boost your mood literally. So why B vitamins, all the B vitamins, they are good to boost your mood. Vitamin um, D, you know, which is found in the sunshine mostly, we convert into vitamin D by through the skin. So vitamin D is good for boosting the mood, as well as there are some minerals like magnesium and manganese. They are very, very useful to boost our mood. So when we talk about joyful life, these are the nutrients we really need to keep us happy, you know, keep us fulfilled. And you know, if you look at bananas, they contain dopamine, which is a mood boosting hormone released by our hypothalamus or brain, you can call it. So you know, all these, just wanted to let you know about these few things, some tips here, that if you feel down, maybe eating a banana or you know, food that contains vitamin B, minerals, those are very good to come over the depression as well. Another good vitamin to consider is vitamin K, and we are going to talk about it, you know, when we see more food here. You may not know, but vitamin K also is very good for blood clotting. It is good for heart, your bone health. So there are many, many natural minerals and vitamins found in the natural food. So let's go back to our food here. Red color, red cherries. So they are full of vitamin A, fiber, potassium. They are rich in antioxidants, and they reduce pain and inflammation. That's another thing that we need to notice, that Inflammation is the root cause of many, many diseases. And all these foods, all these colorful food, they reduce inflammation. And if you don't remember anything else, please remember that eating colorful food reduces inflammation, which we can, then we can have a optimum health here. Pomegranate, which is another superfood, mostly because it has vitamins B in folate form, vitamin C, K, as we have seen, K is very good for bone health as well. Potassium, it has very powerful polyphenols and tannins. So tannins are actually astringent. So let me talk about some astringent qualities of the food as well. So astringent foods, they cleanse the mouth, they stop bleeding, they bring the perforated tissues together, and then internally they are drying. So they dry things up. Anything excess, they dry up, like your excess mucus, or if you have diarrhea, if you have excess sweating, so they dry that up. So that's why typically we use them for coughs and colds and diarrhea. So things like pomegranate and Indian gooseberries, amla, which is called in Indian language. So they are astringent foods. And the other thing is, food is not just about your physical health, but they also impact your emotional health. So these astringent foods, they are very cooling. So they cool off your angry mood, or they collect the scattered thoughts. Just like they bind the tissues together, they also bind the scattered thoughts together. So it has more, the emotional impact is also there, which we don't think of it too often. This pomegranate also reduces plaque in the arteries, lowers blood pressure. It can help in diabetes, arthritis, prostate cancer, and so on. Beets is another superfood full of vitamin B, again, mood boosting food, um, in form of folate, which is needed for our healthy cell growth as well. It has fiber. Lots of these sugary food, they come with fiber. So nature just doesn't want to eat us something that is harmful. So it gives us more with it, like fiber and other nutrients and digestive enzymes that comes with the sugary food as well. um, it has a betanin, which gives the color, and that is proven to improve our immunity. Watermelon, everybody knows about it. It's a super summer food. And again, look at the wisdom of nature here. It's mostly water, lots of minerals which we need during the summertime. It has vitamin A and C, lycopene, actually more than the tomatoes, and some other minerals. It also helps in asthma, high blood pressure, digestion. It's good for digestion and inflammation. So if you see the common theme here, inflammation, they all reduce the inflammation. Red food is also, this watermelon is also good for skin and hair. Now look at the orange foods. So just by looking at them, you feel happy, don't you? So if you open up an orange, it makes you feel happy. So these oranges, they are full of vitamin C. There are more than 170 micronutrients. They are called phytochemicals, and more than 60 flavonoids. Again, they reduce inflammation, they boost mood, lower blood pressure. They are good for heart, heart health and glowing skin. Pumpkin, again, vitamin A in beta carotene form. Vitamin C, E, potassium, copper, manganese, which is also good to boost the mood. Magnesium, another one to boost the mood. It has lots of iron and phosphorus. Pumpkin is good for our eye health, heart, blood pressure, immunity, and surprisingly, fertility as well. Carrots is another good source of vitamin A in beta carotene form. Vitamin K, folate, again good for eye, heart, and immune system. Now look at the yellow foods. They are also mood boosting foods. So if you put, orange and yellow colored flowers also in the house, you feel like the house is smiling. So it's very positive kind of impact on our overall well-being with these orange and yellow foods. So look at papaya. Papaya is rich in fiber. It has vitamin A, C in beta carotene form, lutein, which is good for eye health, and it also has digestive enzyme called papin or papin. Papin. Um, it is good for eye health, skin, hair. It improves digestion and protects against arthritis and boost immunity. Pineapple is another one with high in vitamin A, C, manganese, potassium, copper. It also has digestive enzyme called bromelain, which helps break down the protein. So papaya and pineapple are the two fruits that one can eat before meal to enhance the digestion. Typically, according to Ayurveda, the Indian medical system, fruits are not to be eaten with food because the hydrochloric acid in the stomach can ferment them, and you may get bloating or gas or something like that if you eat fruit with your food. But the exceptions are these papaya and pineapple because they also have digestive enzymes. You can also have banana with your food. So these are the only few exceptions. Pineapple is also good for digestion, eye, heart health, immune support. But do consume in moderation both papaya and pineapple because it has high fructose content. Yellow squash, um, another good choice, very low in calories and carbohydrates, but good source of vitamin A. It again has manganese and folate, good for eyes, heart. They prevent anemia, and they are good during the pregnancy as well. Turmeric is not really a food as such, but it is a spice. So it gives that yellow color to our curry, the Indian curry. And it has curcumin, which is a powerful anti-inflammatory and a very strong antioxidant. Um, Typically, it is advised to be taken with black pepper because black pepper contains piperine, which enhances the absorption of curcumin. So, whenever you add turmeric to your food, try to add black pepper as well as with the turmeric here. All right, so let's look at the green color, which is in abundance right now. Green leafy vegetables. They are also, by the way, astringent. That's why they are good for this cleansing or detoxification. The astringent food, basically they cleanse the mouth, but when you start swallowing them, it is hard to swallow. So that's when you know that it is astringent. So green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, bok choy, and there are many, many other varieties you can think of, fenugreek leaves and so on. They all are high in vitamin A, again in beta carotene and lutein, vitamin C, K, fiber, folic acid, potassium, magnesium, and some other uh, basically nutrients. They are also a great source of calcium and iron. And it's very interesting to know that calcium just doesn't come from milk, but these are the better sources of calcium. Um, then they fight cancer, lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases. They lower blood glucose, so very good for diabetic people as well. They protect the eyes. And now look at broccoli, another green food, full of vitamins like A, C, K, They also contain fiber, protein. So plants do have protein. Please remember that. Calcium, potassium. They again are good for detoxification because they contain sulfur-rich compound called sulforaphane, which sulfur is actually good to detox the liver. Um, then broccoli is also good for arthritis, cancer, blood pressure, and lots of other things like kidney health, diabetes, eye and skin health, and so on. Avocados in abundance here in Texas. They are very good source of vitamin B in the folate form, C, vitamin C, E, K, also omega-3 fatty acids, potassium. They're good for eye, skin, blood pressure, and heart health. Okay. Then let's look at the blue, indigo, purple foods. So blueberries, another superfood that recently gaining very much popularity. So blueberries are full of vitamin C and K. They are also low in glycemic index. That means they don't convert into sugar that easily. They are high in antioxidants. They have manganese, copper, fiber. They contain phytonutrients along with some flavonols. Then there are some antioxidants, and they are anti-inflammatory. They support cognitive and heart health. They are good for eyes. So just want to give you just a little insight here. All these blue, indigo, and purple foods are called longevity food because they do improve the brain function as well as the heart function. So these are the two most important organs in the body. So that's why they are longevity foods. So cognitive health is supported by blue, indigo, or purple foods. Then you can look at purple grapes. They are also full of vitamin B2, K, copper. Then they contain resveratrol, which also improves the brain function. So that's the common theme here in blue indigo foods. They protect us from skin cancer and even the effects of radiation. Anti-inflammatory. They support muscle recovery. So many athletes, they eat grapes after their running or whatever sports they are involved in. Plums are another great sources of vitamins like A, C, E, and K. They have fiber, sorbitol, isotin, which helps in digestion. So that's you know plums are very good for digestion. They also contains many minerals such as calcium, copper, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc. They promote retinal and macular health, which is very important, especially when we start growing old. To keep our eyes healthy, plums are the good choices. So, and now let's move on to white foods. I hope everybody is taking notes here because we are talking a lot. We are giving you a lot of information. And please do send us an email or write it in the, if you have any questions, please write in the chat. Okay. So let's move on to white foods. Cauliflower, which is another superfood that people consider nowadays, full of vitamins like B, C, K, folate, omega-3, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, and so on. They are very good for bladder, breast, colon, prostate, and ovarian cancer prevention. They are good for detox because, again, they are also rich in antioxidants and they are anti-inflammatory. They also support cardiovascular and digestive health. So another superfood. The bottle gourd or lauki that we call in Indian language, the dudi or white lauki, full of vitamin C, low in calorie, and very alkaline and cooling. So that's why it is used in acidity or acid reflux, that kind of diseases, or GERD. They helps in UTIs. They reduce stress, good for digestion and heart health. Because they are alkaline and cooling, they reduce stress basically. Then white mushrooms, not many people like mushrooms, but mushrooms are full of antioxidants, full of vitamins like B12 and D. But and they are also very useful in absorbing nutrients from the food. So if you add mushrooms, white mushrooms, or any kind of mushrooms in your diet, it actually enhances the absorption of the nutrients. They control weight, they support immune system, and they may be helpful in asthma, renal failure, your kidney problems, or rheumatoid arthritis. So we have seen all the spectrum color food here. So what we have to do is just eat real food. Although we can create artificial colorful food in the factories, that's not really what we are talking about. Again, listening to, or taking the clues from nature's wisdom, eating variety of colorful food available in nature is the right thing to do, because nature gives us what is needed for that particular season. um, you know as we talked about it, one color is good, but rainbow of color will make our life beautiful and joyful. Again, eat seasonal, because nature provides us with its with plenty of its pharmacy, the disease fighting kind of food that is available during that particular season. Try to eat local, and as much as possible organic, so that we will avoid the harmful chemicals sprayed on our food. So there are multiple benefits of eating natural food, as we have seen. Lots of nutrients that we get from our food, and that is easily digested if you take it from the natural sources. And then, if you think it is really not that difficult to incorporate this colorful food in your daily routine, so we can make salads. So I'm giving you an example. Some greens and yellow vegetables, like you can have a yellow squash with some green leafy vegetables. Just saute them if you want. Add some turmeric and pepper, and you have a nice salad. Or you can have, whenever possible, whenever it is in season, eat a handful of variety of berries. That's another, you will get more nutrients out of them, and you will also satisfy your sweet tooth. You can juice them. In our household, our favorite is apple, carrot, and celery juice that we all love. Or you can have just plain celery juice, which is very good for digestion, enhances, or regulates the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. So you can choose variety of fruits and vegetables to juice, or you can make them into smoothies. You can put say banana and blueberry in almond or rice milk, and just blend them, and you have a delicious smoothie. Especially during the summer months, this is a very good way to start the day, or even during the afternoon time when you feel sluggish. So here are some takeaways. This is what we talked about. So remember what is real and non-real food. Food that grows on the plant is the real food, not that we grow in the plant or make in the plant or factory. That's the non-real food. So try to avoid it as much as possible. Vibrant color is equal to vibrant flavor. So try to choose your fruits and vegetables with vibrant color. Then seasonal colors reflected in the seasonal foods. So we have taken the example of spring, which is green. Then summer has lots of different colors, all the vibrant colors during the summertime. Fall, when we start just about to feel a little bit depressed, all this yellow and orange color food comes out. Pumpkins and squashes and all kinds of vibrant color food that is also reflected in the nature, especially on the northern hemisphere where trees change the color of the leaves. So that kind of colorful food is also available. And then during the winter time, we have more of root vegetables, because we need to feel grounded. We have lots of nuts that time. So try to eat those kind of foods during those seasons. And enjoy nature's pharmacy, like we talked about the neem flowers. Those are very good. The neem bloom, very good to ward off fevers and coughs and colds. So that's our nature's pharmacy right here. And I'm going to now hand over to Prashant so he can talk about some colorful offerings that we have for this month and months ahead of us. And again, thank you very much for listening to this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will incorporate in your life as well. So thank you again. Happy Holi, happy spring. Namaste.
Thank you, Manju. Thank you, Coach M. So, folks, we are just winding down here. And as Manju mentioned, keeping in line with this colorful season here, we have some colorful offerings. So, Food Yogini is a new initiative that we started last month. We had our first webinar last month on heart health. There's a detox therapy that's available now as we speak. Some of the friends have taken advantage of it, so please do. There's a special discount that we offer this month with the promo code FY Colors. So please use that and do share that with your friends as well. One-on-one holistic health consultation and practice. Again, what's lacking today is the quality time that you get with a professional versus just a couple of minutes with a doctor and a prescription. So the doctors and nurses are actually coming right now as well in terms of this whole holistic health evolution. So there are some recipes of delicious and nutritious foods available. If you go on the website, there's a newsletter that was sent out as well. So again, a lot that is already available through foodyogini.com. The monthly webinars is that initiative that we talked about, that we did one in February. Now this is happening in March. There's one coming up in April on detox, 7 reasons to detox, which will take care of your allergies, such as the spring seasonal allergies. So much suffering that's really unnecessary and we can get rid of. Abundance, step into abundance meditation. Again, that's another so something offering that Food Yogini is planning soon. And of course, one of the other initiatives of Food Yogini is eco-conscious and holistic products. Again, so that we really make sure that we don't pollute our bodies and minds as well as our own surroundings. So what we consume that's one initiative that we are coming out with very soon. And again, anything on your mind, please feel free to share. Your input does matter. So with that, again, we really thank you for your time. As we promised, under 40 minutes, really, offering you some good substance here, according to the season, according to the time. So we thank you for your time. Thank you, Manju, for this very informative webinar. And with that, again, any contact information you need, you have it here on the slide, as well as feel free to ask any questions you may have. And we really thank you for joining. So with that, let us conclude this webinar. Namaste. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat or in a Q&A session, or do ask offline as well. So with that, again, thank you and namaste.